Okay, today we're going to be hanging the Vever wall mount for your light, studio light wall mount. Cool little feature here, a little hinge, so that you can, like, when you hang this up, you can move this, well, I think we're going to hang it like that, so we can take it that way, or we can take it that way. It's not perfect. Maybe like this for this one, because we want it on this side over here, so I think, well, that's going to be problematic. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. So, you have thumb screws to make these longer or shorter, depending on your needs. Of course, I got that one there too. And is this one? Oh, this one is the hinge. All right, so that one tight, it won't hinge very well. All right, so first thing we need to do is we need to get this plate off of here so that we can hang this plate on the wall and then attach the mount to the plate. It's called a wall plate. There's a 14 millimeter to get that off. So with that done, this now separates. Boom. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I think it was this way here though. Yeah, because that screw is going to go right there into that little notch. So gotta keep that in mind whenever we're putting this up, is to, however we want this. That notch. Oh, there's a notch on both sides. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Actually, no. Depends on which way you want it. Ooh, we can interchange it. Alright, so let's figure out placement now. Okay, so we got a couple options. Now, this is kind of key here. You got to have placement correct, okay? Because of the way the arm swings and everything else, so you have to have it right. Test it, double test it, triple test it, check it. Make sure that everything is exactly right. Because, and then you gotta also figure, you got 8 screws that go into these small holes here, okay, to attach it firmly to the wall. No, I'm not putting those on. The directions are horrible. Okay, they're horrible. But we're gonna get this up where we think we want it. And if we have to move it later, then we have to move it later. Not a big deal. So we've decided to put it right up here, which is going to be a small problem for us because we got to reach up in there to get those things tightened down. We're going to go ahead and place our screw on here, and we're going to need a 45. We're going to need a 45. Okay, guys, get a 45. You don't even know how much that comes in handy until you have it. Good. Do that a little bit more there. Okay. Now we can take our bit in here. It's a 45 or 90. It's a 90. My bad. Get yourself one of those. Right there. All right, here. Okay, and I would not go all the way in yet. Let's get, we'll get 4 of the 8 in for now, or at least started for now. We can tighten the rest down later. If you go all the way in, it's going to be a little hard to move this thing around if you need to. Oopsie. Okay, with her up there, no, we're going to have to go all the way in. Go all the way in. And with those in, don't forget you're dealing with cheap Chinese screws here. You can now take your 90 out, because you're still going to need it for your impact. Man, I love this thing. I love this thing. The hard part. Bolt goes through, washer, lock, and then nut. Okay, so let's get that up there. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the other bolt through. Everything's lined up. Okay, cool. Awesome. Awesome. Now she'll hang there for a minute while you get the washer and lock nut. And you're going to put those on the other side of the bolt. You're going to take your nut and get it started. Washer and lock. And, put those on the other bolt. And then take your other nut right up in there. And tighten it down a little bit. Oh, you can actually see this one from the bottom. Okay. Okay, now I would suggest, you don't have to, but I would suggest moving it around to see if this is going to work for you with where you want it. I'm going to move that light, clearly, but it's going to work with where I want it, of getting on there. Let's see, we need to tighten it, right? Yeah. Alright, one tool at a time, one tool at a time. Okay, no, we're not on it. Now we're on it. Now we can try to get this guy up in there to grab that nut. If it's possible, I'm not sure it's going to be. Squeeze down. There we go. All right. Try to get that up there. Alrighty. Now that all that's done, we can move this that way, which is probably where we're going to have it, is over that way. Or we can kind of pull it over this way a little bit. I think we're going to want it that way, but for now, we want her right here where we can work on her. And we're going to turn this towards us so we can see in there. And we're going to reduce that thumbnail out so that way, nice big hole. So this goes in through here. We can tighten that down. Nice. The thicker one, the bigger one, the big, more girthy one goes into there. And then, how'd this go? Let's go here, like this. Yeah, I think. And then our light goes into here. Can we turn this so that you can see it? That's a good question. We're gonna have to adjust a lot of stuff on this, but it's okay. So it's gonna slide up in there. Oopsie. Make sure you line that hole up pretty good. We're gonna put that bolt back through. Line up. No, it says not want to line up. Okay. And then we can tighten this back down, right? Somewhat, right? Okay. So that's how that goes in. Now we need to turn this. So we're going to loosen this one up here so we can turn it. That's also going to allow it to drop down more out of the way. We'll go ahead and turn it away from us here. So that way we can tighten that back down. Okay, now it's a little too low for me. But what do we have here? We have this, which moves, which we don't want it to move, right? We want that to stop where it's at. So we'll go ahead and tighten this down here. That's going to prevent that from going up and down. Okay, all right. We're moving now. All right, so this one here allows us to go up and down this way, of which this prevents it from coming down much further than that, which is fine. We'll tighten that down there. Okay. Now, our little parachute thing here, we do want it to be a little bit further back. That way it has more room. And there's our light. It's angled a little more down towards where we're going to be. So we're just loosen this one back up here. Tilt that back around to where we want it. We're going to want it right about there. So we'll tighten this thumb screw up here, which is going to prevent that from closing. And then have this about where we think we want it. So we're going to tighten that down as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see how she looks. Alright, that's without the light on, just the overhead light for us. And then we'll go ahead and, that's our fill light. So that's going to take this little bit of shadow over here. That's going to take that away. And that's basically all we're using it for, is to fill that shadow away. Now if we have to move it over further, that way further, we will. We can definitely do that. But that's a quick, easy install for your Vever studio light mount, wall mount. We're mounting it on the ceiling though, because that's where we want it. And that allows us to get rid of this. So that freed up some valuable floor space, whereas now I can walk in here a little bit better. Still got the tripod back there, 2 tripods back there. I got another one to bring down. I just didn't have enough room down here for all 4 of them. So I got another one to bring down. And I would like to have all 4 of them down here. I'm just saying. So, hope that helps somebody out.